안녕하세요. 저는 스테이시입니다. Welcome to my channel. So, if you're new here, I do K-drama, C-drama, K-pop reviews, and today I will be making a review of my 2025 K-drama watch list, the ones I've watched so far and the ones I will be I am watching right now. Yeah. So without wasting much of your time, let's get into the video. So the first one on my list is Dynamite Kiss. If you haven't watched this, I know like 2 episodes only has been out. That's the only downside because I have to wait until next Wednesday. But like this drama is top notch. Like this guy, Jang Ki Young, I think it might be my new crush because yeah. I mean, besides Chawenu, I'm so sorry, Chawenu, but like, come on. So basically, what happens? There's this lady. If you watch Genie Make a Wish, she's there. So she's called Godarim in this movie, and she has to work at this company. She starts working at this company, but it is a baby making product company, and she pretends to be a married woman and a mom so she can work at that company, but she has no kids, she's single. But for the sake of finding a job, she has to do what she has to do. So she pretends to be a mom, but the thing is, so there's this part when she went to Jeju Island because her sister was getting married, so her sister didn't want her to be at her wedding because she is unemployed. Like she's unemployed, so the younger sister doesn't want her at her wedding because the in-laws would ask and whatsoever. Then while she's in Jeju Island, she meets up with this person and they have a thing going on, they date and whatsoever. But like because of something that happened, her mother gets into a heart attack, so she has to rush home. But she doesn't say bye to the guy, and the thing they don't even have their phone numbers. So, guess what? The guy that she ghosted is a boss. Oh my god. So imagine like you're going to an interview and you see like the guy that you ghosted is your boss, and right now you're acting as if you're married, so he's asking her like, why did you tell me that you're single? Because you clearly like have a husband and a kid. So I'm just waiting what will happen next, but I just can't wait for the next episode. So on my next one, we've got Typhoon Family. So Typhoon Family is basically there's this guy called Kang Tepung, I think. If you know Lee Jang Ho, the one who acted in King the Land. So in this drama, he has to continue the business of his dad. His dad passed away, so he has to continue the small business. But the thing is, it is like there is like depression and there is inflation. It is like a historical drama. It was 1996 in the movie, but obviously like present data. But yeah, he has to save the trading business of his father because his father wanted to continue this business for 100 years. So he has to fulfill the wish of his father, and it just shows like the struggles that he goes through to save the business of his father. I would say maybe I would give it an 8 out of 10. I don't know. There's this like controversy with people going on that they don't like that there isn't any milestone that he has done so far because of all the projects that he has worked on. It always fails, so he always like tries something and nothing really works. So maybe like if they showed maybe celebrating something or reaching like a goal or milestone, then it would be maybe a 10. Yeah, that's basically about it. It has 10 episodes so far, so it is like an ongoing K-drama. The next episode will be tomorrow. Then on my next one that I last watched was Genie Make a Wish. So we see this genie, he's called Iblis. Okay, so basically what happens, there is this psychopath. Besuzi is the psychopath. She's called, okay guys, so sorry, I don't know what happened, but I was saying we see this psychopath who is Besuzi in this movie. She's called Kayang, I think, in this movie. So she goes to Dubai and she accidentally saves this genie who has been trapped in this lamp for 1,000 years. For almost 1,000 years. I think it was 983 years. So he was trapped in the lamp for 983 years. It is kind of like an Arabic story, Aladdin kind of, but this one is in Korean. So this genie, Iblis, which means Satan, he has to save, no, he doesn't have to say, he has to fulfill like 3 wishes for, what's the name, for Kayang. So that's basically about it. And there was also like a thing going on with them in the past, so they kind of like regained their memories as they were like, as Kayang was now like born again. So like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but like, yeah, it is like a good watch. I don't know like what people were saying, like Suzy is terrible at acting, because guys, I don't know what you expect, because she was acting as a psychopath, so she doesn't like have to express herself or her emotions. So I think that she did a good thing in this movie. Like she acted the role so well. So I don't know what you guys were saying. But on our next one, we have got like Bon Appetit, Your Majesty. So we see Yuna, who is a chef, and she was coming from France. Yeah. So like she goes in the toilet, and for some reason, I don't know what happens, like the toilet starts shaking, and next thing she sees herself in the Joseon era. Like imagine you find yourself in history. Like no, I would die. So the thing is, there was this king in the Joseon era that she crosses paths with, and the king thinks that she's weird because she's putting on things like clothes, you know, like obviously in the past, like the clothes were different. So the king is Lee Chae-min. I like him, like he's a good actor. So the king is Lee Chae-min and he's a tyrant. So Yuna kind of changes him. I don't know, is it change? Yeah, she kind of changes him, and you get to see like the soft part of the king and kind of like changes history. And yeah, that's basically about it. But like what I didn't like about what is it, about Bon Appetit, Your Majesty. So in the end, they go to the future. Like we see how Yuna goes to the future, but like Lee Chae-min, he just like arrives in the future, but they didn't show us how he went in the future. So I think that's the only part that I didn't like about this movie, but overall it's really good. Then on our next one, we have Tastefully Yours. So Tastefully Yours, we see Kang Han-no. I think if you watch The Heirs, The Inheritors, or Squid Game, I think I'll just put the guy here. He's in there. So like he's an executive director of this leading restaurant in the country. So the thing is, he's a receipt thief. He steals receipts from other restaurants. I remember like he actually went to this extent of shutting the restaurant of some other person. Okay, so like basically what happens is he steals the receipt from other restaurants and gives them money to close the restaurant. So he actually finds this restaurant, but it was like in the countryside of this chef called Gong Minsi, is it? Yeah, of this chef in the countryside. So he actually goes there and he has to pretend to be part of the team. He actually goes to that extent. But the thing is, in the process of doing so, he falls in love with a girl. But like the truth will always prevail. So he actually got caught in the future. But like, yeah, if you want like something slow and yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Like it was, I wouldn't say it was like my best watch. Maybe like a 6 out of 10 or 7. But yeah, it just wasn't. I don't know. Then on my next one, we have Beyond the Bar. So if you are a law student or you like law films, something like Extraordinary Attorney Woo, then I would totally say go and watch it. So it really doesn't have a plot, but we see like this rookie. She just like joined this firm called Yerim Firm. Is it Yerim Firm? And yeah, she has like to solve some cases and all that. Yeah, it was honestly a good watch. Yeah, don't expect to see like some romance some romance in there. Then on the last one I have The Trunk. Okay, so The Trunk, we have got this lady. She works for this company. So basically what happens in this company is you have to pretend, not pretend as such, you have to do some marriage services. So you can do like a 1 year contract for marriage. Let's say like someone is having some issues and maybe someone doesn't want to get married, but like she's supposed to solve this case of a guy whose marriage is falling apart. So they have like a one year marriage contract, and after 1 year they go to the guy goes back to the wife. I don't know, it kind of doesn't make sense. So the guy has to be in a 1 year contract, and the wife of the guy also has to be in a 1 year contract. But I just don't get it, because like you are trying to solve your marriage, so like make it make sense. And eventually, as you expected, the guy and the lady from the marriage services, they end up falling in love. So that's basically it. If you like want something slow, yeah, I would say go for it. But yeah, it just wasn't my good to watch. Then yeah, guys, that's it. That's basically my 2025 watch list. Let me know like what movies you're currently watching, and until next time, bye.